Mams Machines, it's Hendra JB. Hey, I don't know if you saw the video response that Skip did for me last week in response to whether or not my standards were high enough to meet my goals, but I hope you did. And, you know, he threw out some really rough questions for me. You know, I thought I had everything answered, but he threw out some really tough questions, you know, at me as far as, you know, what to expand upon exactly what my standards were and exactly what they meant. I'll tell you what, Skip, first of all, thanks for that video. It was awesome. Definitely put a lot of thought into my head and has taken me to a higher level. And it really actually disturbed me for quite a while because, man, as soon as I heard all those questions that you threw out to me, Skip, I thought, man, I need to answer these things. You know, I got to know this, you know, which is good, I guess, you know, because that feeling of, you know, man, I got to know, I got to do something about this is what drives us and motivates us to push us further. So anyway, that's a good thing. So what I've done, you know, I've done a lot of thinking. I actually took half a day off work yesterday because it was just eating at me so bad. I just needed to answer these questions for myself. So I took half a day off, took care of lots of things, and one of the things I did right before I went to bed was, you know, I reviewed that video again. I reviewed those questions, went through each question, and I answered each question very specifically. And I'm putting this out here for you, Mams Machines, because I think it can help you, and I'll tell you as I go how I think it's going to help you and exactly what I'm doing here. Skip, this is also a video question for you because you can't ask me questions and ask me to expand upon myself without getting questions back. So I've got questions back for you that I appreciate your response on. It's going to take me to a higher level. So here we go. First off, you know, I was debating. I just got home from the gym, got my food in and everything, and I was debating, man, I should just jump in the shower real quick before I do this video. But no, we need to do it now because it's really important. Two messages here. One is that no matter how much I wanted to do this video, I was hitting the gym first, and I was training, and I trained hardcore, and it was awesome, and I did exactly what I know I need to do. And it was great. And then that's the first message is that, you know, remember what your goals are and stay dedicated no matter what. The second message is, you know what, I love getting showered up and I love doing my hair and doing all my makeup, you know, and putting on my good clothes and everything like that. I mean, you can kind of tell by what I'm wearing today that, you know, I like my outfits. You know, I like to look good. It makes me feel good. But you know what? This is the real Hendra JB right here. You know, the real Hendra JB is sweaty. It's hard working, you know, and it's hardcore. And so, you know what? I didn't shower. I did fluff up my hair a little bit so I wouldn't look too bad for you. But here we are. And this is, I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions for you. So, Skip, higher level. You asked me exactly what does a higher level mean to me specifically. Get specific with it. So I did. You know, first off, you threw out at me, does that mean gain, you know, a few pounds of muscle, lose some body fat? First, when you said that, I thought immediately, no. You know, well, what the heck, man? This is all about bodybuilding, and I'm saying that's not what a higher level is to me. So I did a lot of thinking about this. Here's how it goes. From a physical standpoint, yes, taking myself to a higher level. I want about 10 more pounds of muscle. I want to maintain my feminine physique that I have. I want to have the classic physique. I want 10 more pounds of muscle, but I want a hard, dense muscle. I want to have an artistic body, something that inspires women that they go, man, that is awesome. That's what I want to be. And that's what I'm shooting for. And yes, that would take me to a higher level, and that is taking me to a higher level. But that's just the outward of what takes me to a higher level. You know, really what I've identified as being the physical parameters that take me to a higher level, what that really does is that is really a way of showing the true power and the mindset that's within me. I can project that outwardly with my body and by showing by example. And what happens is when people see that outward appearance and they see that physique and they see that hard work, it shows, and then they want to know you. And what that does is that opens up doors for me then to be able to share with them. You know, it shows them what my mindset is, and my body shows them that a strong mind is able to control the body. That's what I'm trying to show. Also, you know, I'm showing an outward physique that shows that I'm able to do anything that I put my mind to. Let's see what I'm you know, and also, you know, really what the bottom line is that, you know, by drawing people to my physique, then it draws them to me. And then, like I said, that opens up the doors to let me share with them. And really, you know what, as a higher level for me is to share with as many people in my life as I can share with, and on as many different levels as I can do that in. And when, you know, through this challenge, you know, this challenge is an awesome thing for me because it's just one way that I can share my passion and my joy and my energy and my enthusiasm with everybody else. And when I do that, it takes me to a higher level. So that's what higher level is to me. Higher level is to me is about being able to share my passion with other people, as many people as I can reach, and touching as many people that I can touch in my life and finding more and more ways to do that. So that is what a higher level is to me, and my physique is just one of the vehicles that I use to take me there. Second of all, you said, how would you know if you achieved a higher level? Well, you know, when I've achieved a higher level, I would have feelings of joy and excitement and motivation, all kinds of things in my heart, just like I do now. That's what a higher level is, and that's how I know that I'm achieving it. Motivated to succeed, what would that feel like? Well, if I was motivated to succeed, I would wake up every morning. I'd be excited about my life. I'd have zeal and zest for my every single day. Just like when I posted yesterday on the forum that I woke up on the side of the bed that I won. That right there, that is a motivation to succeed. That's taking it to a higher level, and that's what it feels like. And that's what I want to feel every day. What has to happen in order for me to feel that level of motivation? What needs to happen, and this, Skip, is where I have a question for you. What needs to happen is I need to spend more time doing the things that I'm passionate about. You know, and less time, you know, say at my job. You know, I mean, I have a great job. It pays good. I'm a civil engineer. I do a great job. I take very much pride in my work, just like I take pride in everything. But it's not my passion. It makes the good money. I'm dedicated to it because I'm dedicated to everything I do in my life. But it's not my passion. Skip, my question for you is, you know, how can I find more ways to accomplish this goal, to be able to spend more time doing my passion, you know, and maybe some way to be able to pay the bills with it, and be able to, you know, less, you know, work at my office job doing things that, you know, aren't my passion, and more work doing things that I'm passionate for, you know. The way I'm going right now, you know, like I said, I love my life, but you know, gosh, when you work at least 8 hours a day and then you train and, you know, for 2 hours a day or whatever, an hour and a half, you know, then you're, you know, preparing meals and things like that. You know, there's very little time for sharing with others and for, you know, doing these things that I love. You know, I mean, I've been doing a lot on the challenge, but, you know, I've been sleeping less. You know, some, you know, things in my family life suffers a little bit, you know, because I get so passionate about this stuff. You know, how, Skip, what can you offer me as far as advice on how I can find more ways to inspire people, share my passion with other people, give me some vehicles. Okay, motivated to succeed. Again, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm motivated to succeed, but I need to take all the parking brakes off in my life, and I know what that means. So anyway, I'm just going to leave that there. And also, you know, this is another thing, Skip, I've got to ask you about. You know, what do I need to be able to feel the motivation that I want? You know, what I really need is I need constant feedback, just like I'm getting from other people right now. You know, people in this forum, you know, Lexus, you just threw up a video, you know, that you got some ideas, you know, and you're bringing something for me. You know what? I'm bringing something for you. And I was going to bring this before you even said that, but now I'm really bringing it. So, you know, this is what I need. I need, you know, positive feedback from other people, energy from them. I need to feel that I am motivating them and making a difference in their life, so that I can feel motivated to, you know, to give back even more. That's what motivates me. But this is what gets me, Skip. You know, you said that I should learn to be not so outwardly driven and outwardly driven by other people's actions. You know, that kind of goes against what you just said there. Gosh, if I'm saying I'm being driven by other people's actions, by their response to me, and by them letting me know that I am, you know, reaching them and touching their lives and inspiring them and motivating them, you know, then that's not a good thing, according to what you just said about being outwardly motivated by other people. So tell me about that. Tell me about that. Self-belief and confidence. You know, I defined how I would act, how I would not act. You know, I'd be able to make decisions more quicker, and I wouldn't question myself. That goes, you know, with, you know, in everyday life, in the office, everywhere. You know, and really what I really need to do is I need to not ask for opinions from other people anyway. You know, really, okay, I'm throwing this out here again. You know what? You pray to God for wisdom, and He gives it to you when you need it. And that's the only wisdom that I need, you know, and the only other opinion that I need in my life. So anyway, just throwing that out there. Pray to God, and He'll give you the wisdom. Anyway, in my everyday life, you know, if somebody disagreed with me or didn't approve of what I was doing, or say how much energy I was putting into, you know, bodybuilding or whatever, I wouldn't let it bother me. I wouldn't let my actions be affected by how somebody else is feeling. So I realize that, and I'm going to try to take control of that and not let it happen. On the stage, you know what? On the stage, I would be much like the way I am right now, the way I am in front of this camera with you. I'd be confident and I'd be proud because I know that I put in the work. I know I work hard, and I know that I deserve my just dues. In the gym, I would never be distracted by others. I'd throw out this video camera whenever I wanted to because, you know what? Who cares if they're looking at me going, man, you know, who she thinks she is throwing out the video? You know what I'm saying? You know, if I want to pull out a video, more power to me. I'm pulling out a video camera. So anyway, that's how I would act in the gym. You know, I would also act a lot like the way I am now. You know what? I'd wear the hot outfits and things like that because, you know what? I'm proud of myself and I work hard, you know, and it's just another way of spreading positive energy, you know, and being me and sharing inspiration with other people. When I have this self-belief and this confidence, you know, you say, what would you achieve? What would be an indicator of that? You know, when I have this self-belief and confidence, I would go after everything and anything. I would just achieve even more incredible things than I'm achieving already. The sky is the limit. So that's why I wanted to develop this 100% certainty and confidence in myself. Role modeling. Okay, Mass Machines. This is where it affects you. What am I doing right now? Why am I throwing all this information out here to you? You know, this is really a lot of personal stuff, and I'm sharing it with you. And, you know, what am I doing? You know, I'm role modeling is what I'm doing. I'm putting this out for you because I'm role modeling. I'm giving you thoughts that hopefully change your life and help you in your life, and I'm role modeling. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. And how do I tend to role model? I'm going to lead by example. I'm going to be an example of who I am. You know, I'm going to go after the things I want to go after in life. I'm going to do things that people are afraid of doing, you know. I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity, and I'm going to find new opportunities. I'm going to be outstanding and different. You know, I love being different. You know, I love being unique. You know, I mean, just small little things. Everybody knows, you know, hey, what vehicle I drive. I knew that was you. You know, your vehicle, you know, they cost tough, you know, the Henry JB outfit, you know, I mean, I love being me and different. You know, I change my hair color all the time. Everybody always says, what color your hair going to be now? You know what? I just like being unique and different. You know, it's just fun. So it's another thing that I do as a way of role modeling, you know, is I just be myself, unique and different. I want to be, you know, by role modeling, you know, I intend to be a role model by being a positive source of energy all the time for everybody, inspiring them and motivating them. Constantly achieving my goals and showing other people that they can achieve theirs. I want to take advantages of things like this challenge, you know, full advantage of it. You know, this challenge, here we go. You know, what is this? This challenge is an opportunity to win. You know what? I win this challenge. I go down there and I train with Skip. No, I don't just go down there to train with Skip. I go down there, we freaking video camera the whole thing, all right? We bring this win to you. You know, this is a whole learning experience for everybody. And this is a whole, you know, a whole new start for me. I go down there, you know, we do this video, you know, and I meet Skip. You know, this opens up a whole new level of probably thinking and experience and exposure for me. You know, it opens up connections. It opens up all kinds of new opportunities for growth. And I see all this stuff, and I'm going to take full advantage of all of that stuff. And if something happens and I pass away and die and I don't win this challenge, whoever wins this challenge better go down there and they better video camera it. And they better take this experience and show it to everybody and bring it and make the most out of it. All right. Now, my question. I've got a question for Skip. Skip, again, a question. You know, website. You mentioned, do you want to have a website? Yeah, I want to have a website. You know, that's a great idea when I think about it because, you know, every time I see like some of these awesome women, you know, I like Google their name. When I find out they've got a website, I'm like, man, that's cool. Look at them. They're real. They got a website. Well, freaking I'm real too, you know. I want to have a website of my own, and I deserve a website of my own. I've got so much